Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And before we even start, Randall J. Bird, co-host and medium to the stars, before we even start, I want to point out that this show is on the Saturday before daylight savings time.
Right.
So when you go to bed tonight, you're going to push the clock ahead 1 hour.
That's right.
For all the people at Stonehenge, that means moving all the stones 2 feet to the right. Just want to make sure
So
that
if
they get that.
you're going to lose an hour,
You're going to lose an hour worth of sleep, which is awesome. Awesome.
which is the exact amount of time of this show.
Exactly.
So
You'll
it
never get
will-
it back either,
right,
which is even the
exactly.
best part. You'll never get it back. The voice that's cackling in the side there, of course, is
El
is
Ray,
the
great
the one, the only El Ray.
Yeah.
Did you have a nice day off last Saturday? Did you have the day off on that? Not being on the show?
Well,
You missed it, didn't you?
I did miss it. As a matter of fact, some people came in and they said, "Ray, there's those tears coming down your cheek."
Yeah,
And I said, "Well, I'm not on the show today, so
You know what, Ray?
Yeah.
I believe
If you
there was
thought that-
frolicking in the wine area.
Yeah. Well, he's frolicking in the wine area, but the other part of that is he had tears for that. But Ray sent me a video this week and he said, don't show this to Randall. So I'm only mentioning it now because I think it's hysterical that we're doing it on the air.
Well, that
It
would
was-
only mean one thing.
Ray was cooking in the kitchen.
Exactly. But he did not bring
Sauce.
any food in.
Yeah, sauce and I believe meatballs. Was it meatballs too, Ray?
yes."
Bring it to Mike just a little bit closer.
Just the wounds are still fresh, Ray, from the last meatball debacle.
Well, the good news is probably next week I will be making another batch.
Sure. Well,
There'll be no show next
Right,
week.
thank you.
Yes, I'll be away.
Perfect.
There'll be no show.
That'd be great.
There'll be no show this week. So Ray saves himself another again. He
Yeah.
saves himself again. No show that. You know something though, Randall? I'm going to tell you something. I want to talk a little bit sort of the wrap up of Go Whiskey week, which seemed like a month because we had so many different events. On Sunday we had the big Grand Dram,
Oh yeah. I
and
was here.
every year, and I don't think I mentioned this enough. Every year, AJ Tomiolo's Italian Cuisine in Northborough, 411 West Main Street, 411 West Main Street in Northborough. They do the food for the Grand Dram. And it is like if you like old school Italian style and you can't cook like Ray, this is the place to go. They have great meatballs. They have like you go in there, it's like going into an old school Italian place, but everything's made
Right.
really, really well. So
And
AJ
it's by
Tomiolo,
the red and the white wine, so it is like scenes from an Italian.
it is. No, and
Except
by the
you
way,
can't sit down.
no, this one you can sit down there.
Oh, no, at their restaurant you can, but at the Grand Dram you could.
You couldn't. Yeah. Oh, I'm not getting
Thank
into
God, because you can't,
Right.
you're not there for the food, but the food is absolutely a bonus that has enhanced everything.
Every year I get comments on how great the food is. And I always say, like, well, then go to their restaurant. Why don't
Right.
you? Because it's really good. So AJ Tomiolo's in Northborough, 411 West Main Street, Northborough, Mass. Look them up. Go to their stuff. It's
So a
fantastic.
shout out for the restaurant that kind of catered or fed the
Yeah, we hire them every year to do this, and they do a fantastic job.
but it didn't stop with Sunday, which traditionally
I
is
know.
where everything ended.
Well-
Something happened on Monday, right? There
Okay,
was
so
a
let's do Ray's stuff first.
Okay.
Because he gets upset when I don't do his stuff first.
when we don't pay attention.
Yeah, we don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Ray's no one's paying attention to
Okay.
Ray. All this stuff. So, Ray,
Yes,
let
sir.
me get this in. I didn't do your proper introduction, which I will do now. Here he comes.
All right.
There he is. There he is. The El Ray. All right, enough of that nonsense.
It's the wine of the week.
Stop whining.
Stop whining and start drinking your wine. All right, Ray, what's the wine of the week?
The wine of the week, Ryan, is from a producer, Nick Goldschmidt. It's a red.
Oh, Schmitty.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
we got a theme to a show, Johnny. Gold in the show.
And he calls this red blend Fidelity. And the reason I'm doing this today, we flashed it last week.
Yep.
And we still have a fair amount left. And I wanted people to have a little better understanding of this particular wine.
Okay.
So this is a red blend from Sonoma, specifically the Alexander Valley, which is very conducive due to the microclimate and the alluvial gravelly soil for
Okay.
Cabernet and Merlot. So what Nick Goldschmidt did, he made a red blend that is very, very similar to a right bank French Bordeaux, except with a New World spin. to
Been on it.
Yeah.
Nose on this is insane.
So I did a little research on this, and we sell this normally for $17.99 a bottle. That is, and
That's a
I
good price.
checked on 2 apps. It is the best price in Massachusetts. We flashed it, and the flash is going to continue.
Flash sale. You didn't expose yourself.
Yeah. So this, so this is incredible. $11.98 if you buy 6 bottles.
That's pretty good.
That is the best price by far in the country for this particular wine.
If you want to try this, you're gonna have this open
It's
upstairs today.
positively open, and I welcome people to please come in, taste it. When you taste this, man, you'll buy a case of this. This is
Right.
that good. So
Almost like a little eucalyptus on the nose too. It's got some tobacco finish. Really good sound, nice and long finish.
the vineyards, by the way, Ron.
This would be great with a meatball, Randall.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Yeah. So actually, there are eucalyptus trees around the vineyard, so you do get that. But you get some black fruit,
Yeah, black cherry.
black cherry,
Yeah.
black plum, a little blueberry in there. That's aromatically on the flavors. You get dark core fruit, but you also get a little espresso and a little subtle hints of dark chocolate in there as well.
Well, I'm gonna go one deeper. There's a slight cinnamon on the finish too.
Yeah, exactly.
Bacon.
Exactly.
Tastes like
cinnamon.
wine, if that's what you're.
Yes, it
asking.
does taste like wine, Randall. It tastes like very good wine,
Yeah.
especially for how much for a bottle?
$11.98.
So under $12 a bottle.
But-
Maybe
yeah.
you're totally into Fidelity, but you want to cheat on the price. You would get 6 bottles, would
6
give you the
bottles,
11.98.
$11.98. Right.
Randall went way all the way around the mountain to make that
Yeah, oh,
one.
yeah.
That's good. I like it.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's delicious.
Yeah, so it's a 2022 vintage. Again, it's Fidelity Red Blend made by Nick Goldschmidt. And as I said, our normal everyday price is $17.99. We flashed it, and the flash is continuing. It's $11.98 for 6 bottles.
Come in and try it. You can try before you buy. See Ray,
Yes,
the man with the plan.
absolutely.
That's
We got
right. If
30
I
show-
show up at your house,
No,
you're cooking those
no.
meatballs.
You
Good
don't know
eye.
where you live, Ray.
Okay,
Keep it that
I
way.
can find you. I'll
No.
just follow the smell of delicious meatballs.
No, Ray, run.
Well, before this can go completely off the rails, we're going to take a commercial break here on It's the Liquor Talking and be back with more discussions about various forms of alcohol in the business. So please stay with us. Just a forewarning that next week, a little bit of a vacation or a break
We're gonna have a
from
break
the
next
radio
week.
program.
Yeah, we won't have anything next week on that. So be aware. And don't forget to set your clocks ahead. It's spring forward.
Mhm.
So this weekend. All right. All right. I think that we got to go out of here. Ray, you're going to go upstairs.
Yep.
I'll talk to you. We're going to take a break. Right after we take a break, we'll come back and we'll see what else we got going on. Are we out? All right. All right. I didn't hear the music. That's why I asked.
So last week,
Yeah.
huge studio audience because we had a bunch of events going on. We still have a live studio audience, but I'm wondering if they feel fairly lonely without the huge crowd around. But they're probably saying more for me, right?
Yeah. Why
Come.
wouldn't you?
You get to sample some of the things that we're tasting on the show. And yeah,
We're gonna talk about we're gonna do a little wrap up of Go Whiskey. I thought since we've been given samples of a couple more of these. You remember the phony Negroni, the non-alcoholic stuff we have upstairs?
Yeah.
They just came out with a line extension, and we're gonna try some of these and see if they're actually worth it. This is phony Mezcal Negroni. It's a non-alcoholic cocktail, but this is supposed to replicate using mezcal,
So
which would
the-
be instead of gin.
right. So it's a phony Negroni,
Yeah.
but with artificial mezcal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, you just sort of you got that one. You want let's just try it, see what we think. So I don't have to read you anything. This is from Saint Agresius, and they do all of these. Actually, it's I got to tell you, it is one of the better. Thank you. Like sort of pre-mixed non-alcoholic cocktails. We can give that a studio audience, please. Thank you very much, sir. Johnny's
Fish fancy bottle.
It's sort of it is a cool bottle. The nose on it's really good. It actually does smell like a Negroni, but now I'm getting
There's a
there's a little
hint
bit of
smoke.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's the difference in this one. They're gonna sort of go with that mezcal smokiness instead of just. I mean, you know, that to me that's sort of cool. Let's see. Did you try it?
I did. Negroni
It's not bad.
with a little hint of a smoke, and the
Yeah.
smoke is very faint.
It is faint. It's not overwhelming.
So
It's really good though.
mezcal, as an alternative to tequila using different agaves, they often roast the piñas or whatever the agave is.
Yeah.
And that is where the smoke enters into the production of mezcal, but it's not a requirement of mezcal to have it.
No,
smoke.
and there's some that have more of that because it's supposed to be more rustic, so it's a little less what they call like clean,
a little less processed.
right? Less processed,
On
and
the
that's where you get
farm.
that smoke from.
Yeah.
That's not half bad.
So you're a big Negroni fan.
I do like a Negroni.
Do you feel that this is
Yeah, I think
an
this,
alternative that you would like to have?
I like the regular one, their phony Negroni.
Mhm.
I think it's like if
But
I
you-
wasn't gonna have alcohol and I wanted something that tasted like a Negroni, it sort of fits the bill.
And then you would throw this in every once in a while just to change it up.
Yeah, and there's a couple others we're gonna try over the next couple weeks and
Okay.
stuff like that. But the thing that it still has that sort of bitterness to it, and it's got a good flavor. It sort of hits on all those sort of things. This is actually I think one of the better alternatives. Now you want to try something totally different?
Sure.
Do you
Well,
like
I know that Johnny on the spot, John Hendricks,
how
has
much
been
we got?
furiously making cocktails.
How much time? Oh, 10 seconds. We're coming back. All right. Well, we won't do that. I'll take that back.
Do we have
We
a
won't do
question
that.
of the show, or we just
Yeah, we got I think we do that at the bottom
Okay.
of the hour break rather than do it now. Because we got a lot of other stuff that we want to sort of talk about. So here we go. Hi everybody, welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And Ray went upstairs. Johnny, I think, is doing a couple cocktails, so he's going to join us on the dais in a little bit. Listen, last week, last Sunday was usually the culmination of our Go Whiskey Week, which is the Grand Dram.
week long of activities ends in the big tasting on Sunday.
Yeah,
But
but since we had that storm on Monday, we had that blizzard. We were
Oh.
able to move that event to Monday, March 2nd. We had David Blackmore here, flew in from Texas. He's the global ambassador for Glenmorangie, and he flew in, and then we did a whole tasting on the Bond House series,
of
which
Glenmorangie,
which is
unobtainable.
it's the unattainium. I mean, it really is very difficult to do. We had 60 people here, and we did the whole thing. It was fantastic. Like I said, this year I have to say for Go Whiskey Week, we actually had a lot of surprises and some really hard to get whiskeys and some unattainium type whiskeys.
Right.
It really went off very well as new whiskeys. I mean, we had.
There was
Matter
a Bowmore that was crazy old.
Well, I can't even talk about that.
Oh, okay.
I can't. That's all under secrecy.
So some
I did. We did have a very special bottling of Bowmore. That's all I'm going to say. On Lefroy tasting on Friday night. That's
but
all I can really
because
tell you about.
it's no longer available and because it wasn't part of the whole thing, it was a special kind
Yeah,
of tribute.
we also had the.
So, and the same thing with this Glenmorangie. I mean, I'm just trying to
Yeah,
give
no,
the
again,
background
right.
to it that if you go to other kind of events, they'll open stuff at the Grand Jam or the tasting, but sprinkled through this, you not only had those special pours at the tastings, but the events themselves were sprinkled with things that you can no longer taste or get. People that are just doing fantastic presentations.
Exactly.
It's just not like your typical in a hotel convention center
Right.
whiskey event.
Well, we actually take
Or
a
whiskey
big we
cruise.
actually take a big whiskey event and we split it into 2 days. We have like even that part of it.
Yeah.
The Grand Jam is on Sunday, which was 67, 68 tables. But Saturday night we had 37 tables.
Yeah.
Down here in the Metro Station.
Master classes,
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch events.
Well, but what I was gonna get at is we sort of break it apart so you could actually go to both events for for $90 and get gift cards back. The thing is, the only thing that I every year I find something that I want to change.
Yeah.
That I think would run better. I got to get people to understand that Saturday night there's whiskeys that won't be available on Sunday. Like we had a 33-year-old Lefroy being poured on Saturday night. Now, not a lot of it, but we only had like 150, 200 people.
And for our listeners, I think that one of the things that most people don't get is you have a downstairs section.
Yeah.
That has X number of tables, and then there's nothing upstairs. And then on Sunday, the upstairs opens up with an additional table.
Right.
So people come on Saturday night thinking that they're going to do the downstairs and then come back on
Right.
Sunday
That's the
thinking they're doing the
smart way of doing it.
upstairs.
Right.
However, if you just choose to do one and not the other, you're going to miss out.
Right.
Because there are things that you sprinkle into.
Here's the funny part. If somebody was to ask me which one should I do, I would pick Saturday night every time.
Yeah, it's a little less of the
It's cool,
craziness.
right? It's
Yeah.
cool, and there's going to be stuff that's not going to be there on Sunday.
Right.
So if you want to try like odd stuff and stuff that's hard to get, Saturday night is actually the best event. So like, in future, I gotta portray that better. And one
Right.
guy come in on Tuesday. He goes, "Oh man, I can't wait. When are you going to do your whiskey festival?" I go, "Brother, we got one more event
2 days
yeah,
after the fact.
after
Yeah.
the fact." He goes, "I missed it." I go, "Do you get the newsletter?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "You don't read it." Because there was one thing we did do is it was all over the place.
So that
No,
was
you gotta-
Monday night. The guy comes in on Tuesday. Did
Tuesday.
you tell him about the Wednesday?
Yes, I did. I said, "You got one more event to go to," which was this past Wednesday. We do an event called Magnificent Leftovers. Whatever is left behind, we set it all up. You can try up to 8. If you're doing, all cast strength or more cast strength, we actually do only 7. But it's a free event afterwards. Of course, we don't have even remotely the amount of whiskey that we had for, Saturday night and Sunday, but it's a good way. If you like, maybe you miss something, it might show up there. And
Right.
we have a couple of the salespeople and some of the reps came to it
Right.
too, which was nice. And they poured their stuff. So it's really interesting. Johnny, how were your reflections on everything that went on for Go Whiskey Week? Any?
There was so many.
blur.
It was definitely a blur. I mean, 3 weeks. I was burning the candle at both ends and in the middle, but it was so worth it. It was so much fun. The piece that makes the most fun to me is the Lock and Key members and the camaraderie. I mean, the whiskeys are outstanding. Don't
Right.
get me wrong, but that's the piece that appeals to me, I think, the most. The Lefroy event was really special. I don't think
Simon Brooking
I
does an
can't-
amazing job.
I can't say what went on, but that one went to the top of my list as far as all-time tastings go. That one.
Yeah.
And Monday was no slouch either.
Right. And I would say my darlings of the week was Cotswolds. They really stood out. I thought they were
Cotswold,
fantastic.
Cotswold products really, really stood. As a matter of fact, Randall,
An English whiskey.
an
Yep.
English whiskey. As a matter of fact, we're in negotiations to do a barrel from them.
Nice.
We
single
picked up the
barrel.
barrel, but I'm in negotiation. I'm trying to work on some pricing and stuff,
excited.
but it's really,
Makes me excited.
really cool.
Yeah.
And it's got Calvados finished
Yeah.
English whiskey, which Johnny and I tried it. You'll try it today.
Yeah. Dark
We'll go
Arts
for it.
and Robin Robinson really stood out too.
Yep. Those were definitely a lot of fun. All right. So that being said, just don't forget that we do Whiskey Wednesday every Wednesday. I won't be here this Wednesday, but John is taking over this Wednesday,
Uh-oh.
right? Is it this Wednesday? Yeah.
Is this Wednesday?
This Wednesday, we're going to do Single Cash Nation with Joshua Hatton is going to come in. You want to try one of those?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do the Fettercairn.
This is the Fetter can.
Oh boy.
So this is
So this is independently bottled,
Right.
but Single Cask Nation finds stuff that has an iteration that isn't typically available for sale.
right, and
So
we
Fettercairn is a distillery you almost never see.
right. You do almost never like try
And
never.
if they do have a distillery that you do know, it will be presented in a finish or an age that you can't typically get.
And just so you know, this is one that's on the shelf right now, but they've just released a bunch of new expressions.
Yeah.
And he's going to be going through those. Some of them, I hate to say it, some of them have already sold out. So, I mean, this is stuff that comes in, it goes out, it's very quick moving. But Joshua has got some extra stuff for us so that we can try it. I'm really sort of ticked that I'm not going to be around for this one because I do love all of their stuff. That's Sunday. Excuse me. That's Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, and
Before St. Patrick's Day, right?
yes, before St.
So
Patrick's
this is
Day.
Scotch. Let's not get
It's Scotch.
crazy.
Oh man, that's good.
That's good. It's Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
And so if you missed all the other stuff, you can go and try this great independent bottle that's been around a while. They just relaunched. Do you have one of their new ones? They just relaunched their labels. They redid their labels and
That's the
stuff.
Fettercairn.
No, that's not the one. I don't know if we got the.
No,
do
I
we have
don't
one?
No, there's just Hint,
All right.
Irish, and
All right. Well,
Dingle here.
we have them upstairs. The new label's really cool too.
It has a new look.
What do you guys think of this?
Same delicious contents.
That's great, right?
I will say if somebody
Wow.
comes in to scope out the Single Cask Nation, I won't mention what it is, but there's one up there that is very highly sought after.
Yeah, we get a little extra something. So let's see.
11 years.
That
This is
That's
the
a Fettercairn.
Fettercairn.
Yep.
And they have two different expressions with different finishes and aging on it, right? That's what I'm looking at here.
No, it should be the same.
Same one?
Should be the
Okay.
same
Yeah,
one.
same one.
It's just an unopened bottle.
Exactly.
And St. Patrick's Day is coming up. All right.
Yeah.
So this the 14th, March 14th. You know, I don't want to leave the beer department out. March 14th, they're going to be doing from 2 to 3:30. They're doing a pre-Patty's Day beer tasting. Great Lakes, Zero Gravity, Lawson's, Jack's Abbey, Delirium, Rotenbach, Latrobe, Guinness, Kraft, Kraft, Massachusetts, Saltbox Cider, Stormalong Cider, Citizen Cider, Happy Dad Seltzer, and they're also doing some of the Lock and Key beers too. So you want to go there. It's only $10. You get a gift card for $10 when you go, and you can bring a friend for free. So that's a lot of fun too. So don't want to pitch on that. And we have our St. Patrick's Day sale going on right now from March 3rd all the way to the 17th. So
Speaking
Yeah.
of Guinness, we have a pretty big pile of it right by the front door.
that's there's a lot of stuff going on.
Is it a
Um,
record-breaking stack of Guinness?
It's a pretty nice
it's a pretty
nice
nice.
size.
One for the record books.
All right,
So,
Johnny.
but I just want to add this before we get
Sure.
a little bit further. Is that St. Patrick's Day is like one of those amateur holidays that we see a lot of people that come out of the woodworks, a lot of drinking, partying, good time to be had by all. However, be safe. I mean, it's a long, cold winter where we've been cooped up. So I think people are itching to get out and about, but travel and excessive drinking are probably not the best way to handle it and still have great memories about it. So,
Right. It just, be responsible.
right.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
mean, we
talking
joke a lot about alcohol. And so I just want to make sure that.
about. Yeah,
it is-
no, you're absolutely correct.
And this is one of those holidays where a lot of people who don't normally drink on a
Oh,
regular
they come out of the
basis
woodwork.
kind of come out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
And so it's just concerning to me. So, but
Right.
anyway,
All right.
on
Before
that downside of a note,
Well-
let's see what we got for a question of the show.
I'm going to do the question of the, how much time we got? No, that's going to give it to me. How much time? I'm at 10 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to give you the question before the break. So you
We're
can
gonna
have the
mull on it.
whole break to think about it. Anybody that's following us on Facebook can answer the question if they like during the break. And then when we come back, we will give you the answer to the question. And before I get to there, I also want to say, because I'm going to start mentioning it several times, all of our shows end up on we have Facebook Live. You can re-listen to them on WCRN, but we also are really put all of our stuff now on YouTube. So if you want to see anything, it's like 200, I think 250, 260 different videos up there. You want to go see it. So go look for It's the Liquor Talking and subscribe and like it, please.
Okay.
All right. Question of the show. When we come back, we'll get the answer. Which famous person said beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy? Which famous person said beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy? Now,
Is
listen.
it a multiple choice or is
Yeah,
it
I'll give you the multiple choice when we
later?
come back.
Okay.
Yeah, but no Googling.
Yeah.
I think I know.
Don't
the
use your Googles. All right,
Right.
we'll be
All right,
back.
we're taking a break here on It's the Liquor Talking. This is WCRN. On your dial, it's 8:30 on the AM kind of spectrum of things. And we'll be back after these commercial messages, but continuing live with some Facebook video feed.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys. What's that? Okay. Hey, Ted.
I already.
You know what
Uh,
spoil? You know what spoiler means?
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I
If
already
you're still on Facebook.
Yeah, I already knew the answer because
Yeah.
I have a refrigerator magnet with that.
Yeah, I know. It's an easy one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is for everybody that's not listening to us on the radio. If you're listening to the podcast, Proof and Wood, a good friend Dave Smear, has always sent us some unbelievable whiskeys. We're going to actually go through some more of those today after the show to pick some more barrels. But the other day, we started plowing through the samples that Dave sent us, and we found this little gem that I figured would be good. So here, I give it to the studio audience. Be very careful with that one. Here you go.
Now, is this Tumble and Dice?
This is Tumble and Dice. This one here would be under the. He has several. John's right. He has 7 labels. This one will be under the Tumble and Dice one. This will be. This is cask strength. This is 11 years old. This is 99% corn bourbon. All right. The proof on this is 135.08. An 11-year-old. So that the die always tell you the age. So it'll be a 5 and a 6. Will be 11 on the dice there. This one we're naming the Big Pappy. The Big Pappy because it was barrel number 34. So
I'm sure that's a sports reference.
Yes, it
everyone's
is.
got.
Yeah.
It's a huge sports reference, especially for
All
this
right.
town. One of the
One
biggest-
more than
What do you think?
33, which
It
is
is.
Larry Bird.
Yes. We've done one I think called the Bird.
I really like a
What
higher
else?
corn bourbon.
Well, you know what this is reminiscent of course, is George's Bar Tab,
Yes. That's what I
which was
thought of.
done under the presidential label. That was a 10-year-old done on the presidential label. But this one will be done under the Tumble and Dice. So this is something that's gonna be coming.
So they're a good product.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah.
I think it came out real. I think this is a knockout.
Sign me up.
knockout.
And none of that spice that you would.
Well, it's
typically
almost
associate.
hazmat. 140s hazmat. This is over 135. Here we go. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And if you're listening to us on Facebook Live, great. If you're listening to this on wherever you get your podcasts, it'll be on Spotify. Check that out. And I just mentioned this again. We starting our Facebook page. Excuse me, Facebook page. There I go. Your YouTube page. Go to YouTube and look up It's the Liquor Talking. And please subscribe and like that if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We have like a 200 and something different, 250 or so or more different videos up there. So it's all being populated up there. So you'll be able to see a lot of the stuff up there. So take it on. All right.
If you have just a few weeks to live
that would be
and you
that'd be
want to make it
very good time spent.
last like it was 10
Eternity.
years.
Eternity.
Yeah, exactly.
Just start listening. Just start listening. All right. The question of the show, the larceny question of the show today, which famous person said beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy?
Now, can you give me a hint as to what era this is?
It's a historical.
It's a
figure.
historical reference.
And
Do you want me to give
Well, I mean, that means
do I have-
anything after yesterday.
I think this is relatively easy. Do I have to give you the multiple choice?
late 1700s?
Okay, I think I know.
You want to give a yes, or do you want me to give you the do I have to?
Benjamin Disraeli Franklin.
I didn't know if that's was his middle
I've
name,
tried
but I
to-
don't think it
no,
was.
but I'm trying to get two different.
All right.
That I have the refrigerator magnet with this quote on it. So yes, that is correct.
You're saying Ben
Ben
Franklin.
Franklin.
Ben
Then he published this in his like. Was this a little
of his
quip from
memoirs.
One of his.
You know, you know how
Papers.
I always say you can't
The
start
fr-
drink,
the
you can't
almanac.
drink all day unless you start in the morning. Sort of like that.
Yeah. But it was published in his almanac or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. So the answer, of course, is Ben Franklin. Franklin, like many businessmen of the colonial times, used a local tavern as his office. His interest in beer led him to seek out new types of homebrew. He even translated an old French recipe for spruce beer that he found when he was stationed in Paris. Many of the other founding fathers were also brewers, and our father of the country was also a distiller.
Yeah.
Because he had a guy, he had a Scots guy that
Don't get me started on spruce beers.
no, oh, I didn't know that was a bad thing for you, spruce.
No, it's a
Dude,
good thing.
I think
but
you should spruce it up.
as a kind of a as opposed to the hops,
Yeah.
they would use the
Yes.
kind of tanginess of
The tanginess of the spruce. All right. So this week, let's see if I can find this thing here because I did have it like 3 times. I've lost it. 2 young gentlemen came to see me, Caleb and Adam, and they are they have a gin brand that they make up in Maine.
Okay.
It's called Goldie's Gin. It's a classic approach to a London dry. Goldie presents with bright citrus notes to start, a sweet and creamy mild palate, and finishes with a clean floral note. They are now in Massachusetts. I will say that it's distilled with 7 classic botanicals in a neutral corn distillate. It is juniper, coriander, lemon, orange, licorice, orris root, and angelica. And this is their new product. And Johnny, I think Johnny, which one is the?
I did. So I made
What's this one?
I made 2 cocktails with it. So the one in your cocktail glass is called an Army and Navy. So
So this is
This
it's
is
fighting with
martini
itself,
glass,
Gold,
right?
Goldie's Army and Navy.
and it's gold, which is sort of nice too.
Yeah, and so if you the recipes are all posted for and then the second one to go with that, I wanted to showcase their distillate a little more. So it's a traditional dry martini
All right.
in your larceny glass.
Didn't last night. Okay. So those show up on our Facebook page, but I will take the recipes and you'll see them, drinks from the show, on Julio's Liquors. I'll have them on the Julio's Liquors newsletter, which comes out on Tuesdays. So I'll have them up there. So this is the Army Navy.
That's the Army Navy.
All right. And try that.
I think this is going to be pretty amazing drink for the summer.
Yeah, it's very
Ooh.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Which one am I reading here? I want to
So
read that one
that-
because I want to see that one because that's really good. All right. So it's Goldie's Gin, Oregat syrup, but you didn't use that. You used Di Serono because I can have that. I'm allergic to almonds.
Yes.
Fresh lemon juice, Angostura bitters, and a garnish with a lemon twist. Really good. I like this one. It's very
Yeah.
refreshing.
Yeah, it is very good.
That's nice.
So that's in the martini glass.
What's in the
That's
martini
sort of their
The
is
martini
that
is
sort of
in
their
the tumbler
signature?
glass.
Is that sort of their signature like cocktail?
glass? It's one that they told me to make with it.
Yeah.
Because I
It
think
really
most
shows.
of the 2 gentlemen really liked that cocktail with his gin.
Okay.
Um,
Was it Caleb or Adam? Do you
it
remember?
was the one with the beard,
That
Yeah.
guy.
That guy.
the one on the left.
The one on the left would be Caleb.
That'd be
All
cool.
right. Oh no, that was Adam. Excuse me. I take it back.
Yeah,
All right,
both,
that's
they're
good.
both beardy names.
They sort of are,
Yeah.
but one did not have a beard.
Yeah,
And that
and then
was, that was Caleb.
the traditional my dry martini here. I just wanted to like really just showcase their distillate. So, 2.5 ounces of their gin, a half ounce of dry vermouth, and that's it.
That's really good.
Yeah, just classic.
You know, you've made a couple. You made a vodka martini a couple weeks ago, with
Stateside.
stateside, and then this this gin martini. You know what? I forget how much I like
are
martinis.
just
Yeah.
They're,
classic.
they're very very good, and this is a very this is so classic. This whole thing, the package on this thing is great, and this is not real
Very.
expensive gin, by the way. I think it's like 24, like $25 a bottle. It's not expensive, right from the great state of Maine.
Oh,
So
right.
check it out. It's really good.
Fantastic stuff.
As you
Love
can
it.
you taste, did you studio audience? Would you like those? Yeah, which one did you like? The gold one. And it's,
The-
and it's
the
golden skin.
Army and
Army
Navy.
Navy.
Army and Navy, that one.
Army Navy. It's really good. I do like it. Would you gentlemen like to do? I was thinking we have enough time. Would you like to do the drink of the show?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You hand me that yellow bottle right there, Randall.
This one?
That's we're on a gold kick.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Dark Arts. This one is called A Long Strange Drip. And this
Liquid
is
gold.
this is a blend of sweet and sour mash. You want to explain what sweet and sour and sweet mash is?
Yeah, so a lot of people,
Mom porks.
most mashes or the kind of liquid that you're going to distill is going to be slightly sour or have a pH that makes it a little bit more acidic. And that is to counteract bacterial kind of, it can sway into vinegar if the pH balance is
Mm.
on the sweeter side, right? So a sweet mash is one that favors that, but is a little bit harder to kind of control the alcohol fermentation action. So he's combined both. a
So they
sweet and
use
sour.
a setback in the sour mash, and everything's made from scratch in the sweet batch. Then
Right.
okay.
And they have to be super careful about watching it and cleaning all the equipment so that it doesn't
Mhm.
it doesn't really go bad, but it turns in a way that
You
you
gotta be
don't want
careful,
it.
right? This is a blend of sweet and sour mash straight bourbon, and it's finished in a honey cask.
Yeah.
So this is Dark Arts. I was talking about this lately. A couple people have been saying like, I'm not sure if sorry. I'm not sure if I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
thanks.
didn't give it to you
He's
guys.
reading
Sorry.
the bottle. We're passing
right,
the
so,
coffee mugs.
Yeah, so give us the tagline first, Randall.
Yeah, so we put it in our coffee mugs because this is the drink of the show. And in New England, it's no one's business what's in your mug, but we're happy to tell you today it is Long Strange Drip. Of course, Macaulay Minton, a huge fan of the Grateful Dead.
Right.
Their honey sweet and sour mash expression.
We
It
would,
also says on the other side, liquid gold.
it is liquid gold. Color on this is amazing. Too. It's a little bit darker than just gold, but it's really really good. I know we went through a lot to find the honey that he was going to use in this. The thing about this was we were just talking about commercially available, like a lot some of the other places that commercially available, like finished bourbons and finished in other things. And a couple of people were commenting that a couple different brands they weren't as crazy about anymore. I didn't think they were as good. You really owe it to yourself. If you're sort of into those like really cool finishes, you owe it to yourself to try Dark Arts, because most of the ones we have open here, so you can come and try them.
Yeah.
Try before you buy. But
And I just recently
Cully, that's what he's doing. It's alchemy. He really
Yeah.
wants it to come out really well. So he's taking painstakingly,
Right.
To make this go. So
small hand-controlled batches to really control the flavor. And just recently, I just did a commercially available honey finished Irish whiskey, which is delicious, but it almost tastes like you're putting honey in it to make a hot toddy. This one, the honey is present, but it's not the defining.
no, not at
Like
all.
in a commercial product, in a widely available honey whiskey,
Overtake.
they're gonna just blast that honey into it.
That was
And
one
Yeah, I
of
this
think
the-
you're right.
This is nice as a subtle one.
It was definitely one of the bigger sellers of the week too, from Go Whiskey Week. We sold a lot of that.
$79.99. I want to bring the price into that.
I had a
But-
couple people come in last night asking specifically for it from people who were talking about it at Whiskey Week.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So check that one out if you haven't already. Johnny will have this for
Up on the cart,
up in the cart.
on
Yeah.
the floor. I'll see
Yep.
you there.
So, all right. Now, should I ask what this one is?
So I
wait a minute. We have 1 minute left, so I don't
We
want to
can-
do that because we got 1
I
minute
was gonna
left.
say we
This-
could do it in a
all right,
minute.
go ahead.
All right, so I would. This is another little thing that I did for St. Patty's Day PDDY. So this is called the River Shannon, which is the most famous river in Ireland, and it calls for green chartreuse. It's Irish whiskey and green chartreuse. I used Hinch Irish, and I left the mountain of green chartreuse that I've been hoarding at home. So I used
Didn't
the
you? Would you?
Macasha Bruto. Is
Yeah,
that how
Pasha Bruto. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really. It's actually a really good sub for
Yep.
green chartreuse.
and it makes it a green cocktail. With,
So
with,
to
with
St. Patrick's Day
with,
and to
lime juice.
cocktails.
Yeah.
yeah,
Try
there
that.
you go.
That's really good. There's that lime in there too.
Yeah, lime juice.
Yep. So it's not sweet at all.
Nope.
Chartreuse is a herbal concoction. So is the one you used.
Yep.
That tastes like
Grassy notes.
grassy notes. Yeah,
All right,
definitely
we're going
herbal.
to take a quick break.
Yes.
We'll be back with some more, so please stay tuned. And it's the Liquor Talking with more talking and more liquor to follow.
Thank you.
Hopefully some pretzels in the near future.
You want to get to the pretzels?
Yeah.
Just because you said that, I'm not going to let you get the pretzels.
I know. Pretzels for everyone except
Let's
for
let's just finish rounding out the St. Patty's Day theme because we have
All right.
Jingle.
two more Irish whiskeys up there. One, the Dingle one is a limited edition called Lunasa, which I also heard really, really good things about from Go Whiskey Week. And then Hinch was also here as well, and that's a peated Irish one, which there's not a lot of Irish peated ones out there. So I grabbed those two today. For the
Okay, you
show.
want to do which one? You want to do? You want
Let's
to do
the
this
Lunasa?
Lunasa, the Dingle?
Yeah.
They did really well. They did a seminar on Go Whiskey Week that a couple of people told me how great it was. So and they were tasting stuff out.
They left us the dregs of the bottle, and I was going to take it home to do notes, and I couldn't get to it, so I wanted to try it on the show with us.
Yeah, why not? You even share with Randall. It's more than
Yeah.
raised meatballs.
Yeah.
So this one in particular is finished in Widow Jane bourbon barrels.
Oh, okay. From the great state of New York.
Is there a roller derby going on upstairs?
I think there is. I don't know what's going on upstairs today, but there is something going on. The nose on this is great.
Yeah.
That is a quite nice Irish whiskey.
Yeah. Flavors that you don't normally kind of associate with it, but delicious nonetheless.
It is a single.
What are your notes kind of
single malt?
Well, the other thing too is I think that a lot of people don't. This is a single malt, but it's still 3 times distilled, correct?
Sure. Yep.
A lot of people. I like Irish whiskey in the fact that it picks up, especially the barrel character, better because it is a lighter whiskey. So if you add anything else to it, like if it's being aged in Widow Jane bourbon barrels, that bourbon sort of is going to be picked up a little bit easier because there's really nothing. There's not as it's light and delicate. There's nothing to
Right.
really stop it from that barrel character from coming through. So
and as a
fantastic.
single malt, I'm going to say I don't want to step on your notes on this, but it's almost like a Highland
Yeah. A little
Scottish whiskey,
sure.
so a little bit more of some floral notes. So what
Some
we
floral,
call
little
almost
bit-
like a heathered
little bit of
quality
honey
too.
in there too.
I like it on the finish. There's honey.
Yeah.
On the finish is this honey note.
I
Definitely.
would highly recommend any of these that we have 3 different ones. They're all limited edition from Dingle. If you're looking for something special for St. Patrick's Day, we still have a bunch of these left. And these were quite a big hit at Go Whiskey Week. as well.
Beltrain. I think
highly
the Beltrain one was the one that
Beltrain Bride,
Bride.
Leila Bride, I think it's called. And then this one, Lunasa. I had not had this one before, so that was good.
This one's really good. I like this
I
one.
had had the other 2, but the
Yeah.
other one I had not.
Mm.
And,
Adding that to my list. I thought I'd be
Limited
taking a trip
edition,
with
huh?
me.
yeah, what do you think? Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to that event? The Dingle one? No.
Give me that. We got a little bit of time. Give me that hinge on the other side of that. Let's try that one since we're trying stuff during the break. I
For
mean,
St. Patty's Day, little Irish whiskey.
Yeah. No green.
this is hinge. This is oh, this is a peated.
Yes.
So there's not many Irish peated whiskeys. This
Connemara.
Connemara, which I haven't
Okay.
seen in a while. And the other one was Silky makes one too. And And then Hinch in their lineup has one. There you go.
So, we always point out that if you're on Isla, you get cell phone reception from Ireland.
That is true.
And if you're making a product,
10 seconds, we're coming back.
there's no law that says you can't use.
Well, Irish did use peat at one
Yeah, I mean, it's
portion
a
too.
style.
I mean,
It
it's
was
a,
to
it,
the island.
here we come. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here at Julia's Liquors in the Metro Station, 140 Turnpike Road, Westboro. You caught us in mid-drinking during the break. like
Is
you
that
wouldn't
the
have
whole
anyways.
show?
I know.
Yep.
This is the whole show. During the break, we tried the which one is it, Johnny? Jingle what?
Lanasa.
Lanasa. That was fantastic. And we just poured Hinch, which is a single malt, but this is a peated single malt. We're trying that one right
So
now.
Irish whiskey with peat, which is unusual to many people, but not. It's a style that existed before there were boundaries, before there was Scotland, Ireland. People were drying the wet barley with the only combustible heat source that many of them had, which is turf
Was
or
it
peat.
Turf. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really nice. It's
nice.
not overwhelming.
No.
It's got the not, and it has that hint of what I love is what I call that chloroseptic, and in a good way. If you were as sick as I was as a child many years ago, chloroseptic and would be the thing to keep your throat. And I think that's why I like peat so much, because a lot of them sort of have that sort of flavor to it, which is really
Yeah.
good with the Irish whiskey. It does come through. It doesn't need to be overpeated because it is a lighter style.
But I'm sure that the
that's
peat
really good.
is not quite that heavy
Right.
Isla maritime iodine forward
Mhm.
kind of flavor aroma. Gentle smoke and
That's
very
really
nice
good.
whiskey. But yeah, from Ireland. So as we approach St. Patrick's Day, if you're a big fan of Scotch that has some peated things, maybe you do
Yeah.
a little switch over and
I also
wanna try some of that.
used that Hirsch bourbon cask as the base for the River Shannon cocktail that I did.
Oh, okay.
nice.
So I used 2 hinges today.
Really?
Imagine that. Not 2 finches. 2
You
hinges.
sounded a little unhinged.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm
look at
always
that.
unhinged.
Wow.
See, do you see that,
I
Randall?
did-
I didn't
I
have to
did
go all the
that.
way around the block to get that out of there, too.
Yeah, well,
Notice
it's
that?
not worth it. Let's-
So delicious. All right. I want to try something that just came in this week, and it's in the store now. Randall has it in front of him. I have a can of it right now.
In the box, the spiked
Spiked
Aid.
12-pack. This is Spiked Aid, powered by vodka.
Rebranded.
We originally tried this with the beverage whisperer himself, Kenny.
And then
Kenny
I think that
Sadowski.
they had some kind of label that was a prototype, and then
Right.
they had the label was redone. I can't remember what the name on it was.
Yeah, and this is finally out as a product. I have here the electric green, which I thought was probably that's really the
That's the
original
flavor.
Gatorade, and it's also green. I thought it'd be good for St. Patrick's Day. Powered by vodka, spiked 4.5% alcohol. This is 12 ounces, 100 calories. There's 0 sugar in this. 3 grams of carb, gluten free, no bubbles, just like Gatorade is, right? No
Right.
bubbles. And so this is basically like a spiked Gatorade. I can say that together. They can, I guess.
Well, you can't.
it does look like
it isn't. It isn't Gatorade.
It isn't
and
Gatorade.
So they're calling it Spiked Aid
Spiked Aid.
Electric Green,
Yeah, check that out.
It's electric, all right.
and it says that it's powered by vodka. So they can't really advertise the.
Well, I do like the fact that it is
And the
powered by
benefit
vodka.
of-
Yeah. Well, I do like the fact that it is powered by vodka because a lot of these new canned cocktails and stuff that are coming out, they're using distilled spirits instead of malt, fermented malt, which you can get alcohol from, no problem. But I always find it has a funny taste.
Yeah.
Vodka is supposed to be,
Clean.
odorless, colorless, tasteless. It's an alcohol delivery system. So let's see how Spiked Aid does.
I feel like this is a pretty close taste approximation to that sports drink.
It really does. I mean, I don't
Now
think
they
it's
have
close to
electric
Procter.
orange, electric blue, and electric red. Well, I don't drink enough of it to be.
Is this? I always like this. Like,
oh wow, that's
I taste green. It's basically I would say lime.
Yeah.
But tastes really good.
yeah.
It does taste green.
Now I would have this out in the summer if I was at the beach or I was mowing the lawn or something like that.
Poolside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but I mean, you know, not that I'm a highly toned athlete or anything like that, but you know, if it's gonna become, but spiked 8 is well, we're gonna try a couple more.
So if
We're gonna
you had
try
a
a couple
big
more of these.
like water jug cooler dumped over your head with the ice of this, would you be like,
Well, I'd
oh
be
my
like,
God, you
that's a
just
waste.
wasted it. Yeah.
It's a waste.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a waste when they do it anyways, but this would particularly be a waste since it has
Use the
alcohol.
non-vodka.
That's alcohol abuse, Randall.
Right. Aid.
Yeah.
So when you're done mowing the lawn and you come triumphantly back in, your children just shower
Shower
you
me with spiked aid.
yeah.
Spiked
Very
aid
triumphant moment.
powered by vodka, 4.5% ABV. So you could have a couple of these, which is great. The alcohol level is so
No bubbles.
no bubble. I do like, you know what? I do like that. Here's the weird part though. They were doing a lot of these things like water, like flavored water, no carbonization, and it had alcohol in it. They always, I don't know, it just always felt weird. This does not feel weird.
No, because
This-
the original didn't have that.
Right. So I guess that's what I'm used to tasting it. I'm going to read what they put on the back here so you get it. We created Spiked Aid, a bold, refreshing vodka drink that's 0 sugar, gluten-free, and just 100 calories. It's clean, crisp, and always ready to bring the fun, no matter where you are. And so they're good.
All right.
Sounds
I
good.
have to ask before we
You
get
want
to the end,
carbohydrates, don't you?
And I don't understand why there's sourdough craft beer
right.
pretzel rings, but what's this about?
Jennifer gave these to us because she saw these and thought it'd be really great for the show. And Johnny will demonstrate why. Johnny, you want to take one out?
Yeah. And if you get the one ring that can rule them all,
There is one ring that rules them all. But these are circular. Here you go, Randall.
and they're
That's it.
big.
And they're big. They're pretzel. They're like pretzel donuts, but they are made to go over your beer bottle. So like you get your beer, you throw them over the beer bottle, and you can carry around your pretzel, which is great in theory until you do what you just did and make a big bite.
Well,
I don't know if you could get it on the
I'm
beer
go-
bottle after that. This
I
is
think
great
we're
for the
cool
radio, by the
enough.
way.
I'm glad you're doing these last.
It is, yeah. You could get one bite.
Second bite.
The
you're
second
done.
bite, you're done. These are pretty good though. So I'll tell you what they are.
Let me try. the
These are
rest of
called
this one.
unique snacks. This is the original sourdough craft beer pretzel rings, malted barley and hops, made with added malted barley and hops. Okay, classic PA Dutch sourdough recipe. So very good.
Fits
Non-GMO.
fits perfectly on the top of a bottle of Guinness. Imagine that.
Yeah, I think they might have done that. Well, we probably should have do we have a thing of Guinness in here?
All right,
Yeah, we
put
do.
one in there just for you.
All right, let me get my pint glass. This
I like that size.
is a big pint glass. And Johnny, I think you gave me. I mean, it's only appropriate that we do a can of Guinness Stout. Now, this is the widget one, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Those
So
are
I got to
good.
pour the whole thing in.
Yep.
Oh, I heard the widget go.
Oh, I love that sound. I do.
And I'm
love
just supposed to
Guinness.
pour it in, right? And then you let it
Exactly.
Let the nitrogen.
do its trick.
Yeah.
You let it settle for a minute.
All right, we'll let that settle. So
How does the
casket-
pretzel,
was
does
it
the
called
pretzel
casket?
float?
I don't know, but it would probably be a pretty good. Want to make a pretzel float? This
at-
Guinness,
look at
this
what
this
this
Guinness
is.
takes more, but you can see it cascading down now
Yeah.
of the beautiful Guinness,
Thing.
creating
Beauty.
that off-white, creamy foam head right there.
So one of the many times I was in Ireland when we went out for dinner, the waitress asked
sure.
us if we'll be having any of the Irish wine. We all were like, Irish wine? We're like, what's that or whatever. She's like, I'll bring you guys some Irish wine.
Yeah,
And when she came back, it was, of course,
she does that to
It was-
every
it
tourist.
it was all Guinness.
all Guinness all the time.
Exactly.
Well, this one's out exposed. You know,
So you're gonna
Like a
you're gonna
lonely
you're
child.
gonna rescue it. Yeah. All right. Well, that's great. I meant to tell you. So this Whiskey Wednesday is Josh Haddon with Single Cast Nation. Go to juliasliquors.com, go on tastings and events, and start scrolling. You'll find that one immediately because that's the next one. There is also this coming Saturday, the 14th, there is from 2 to 3:30. There is the pre St. Patty's Day, PADDY, no T's in Patty. Pre sort of beer tasting. That's happening Saturday on the 14th. And I will point it in on the end of this month in March, the 28th, there is a sake festival. Check that out. That's also on the page too. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Please drink responsibly for St. Patrick's Day.
And no show next week.
No
on
show
the
next-
14th.
All right.
You're listening to It's the Liquor Talking, or you were until we transition to the next program after us. Please thank you for listening and be safe out there.
Please
Thank
do. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. That it? We're done. No show next week. Doing it right now. Bye. He's gone. Ha ha ha. No, all right. Let's get us on Facebook.
Drink 'em.